everyone, welcome back to the Create Mod. So last time we ended up making this thing, which is a sort of automatic ore processing machine like so. So we're now able to effectively smelt both ores and stone at a pretty quick rate. As well as in between episodes, I managed to get the materials to make some slime balls. Where did they go? Right here. And I was actually able to put the barrels on top of the windmill here. So now whenever a potato plant is fully grown, the windmill will run over it, and instead of dropping the potato on the floor, the potato will just go straight into the barrel, which we might be able to see if there's any in there currently. Okay, thanks for destroying the potato crops. I really appreciated that. But if we look here, ta-da, there's some potatoes. So we can take them out, start this guy up again, have an empty hand, and we can now plant all these potatoes. So let me just do that real quick. All right, with that complete, instead of becoming the world's greatest potato farmer, we are going to embark on our next project. So if you look here, we kind of just have stuff spewing across. Excuse me, I'm trying to speak here. Kind of just have stuff laid out everywhere. We need a base. So I have prepared some materials here, and we're gonna get started building a base. All right, we've got kind of a basic shape going on here. Instead of just like having a rectangle, I've got some extra bits protruding out the sides, as well as this nice little overhang here for the doorway. We just got to go in and fill in the walls a little bit more and add some more detail. All right, here we are. So the house is just about complete. It's not quite where I want it, but it's close enough for now. We got some nice shrubbery going around the outside, and we got plenty of little extrusion bits and other kind of decorations in order to break up the walls so they don't seem so flat. The only thing is the interior is not in the slightest done whatsoever. I just don't have the resources. That's a lot of torches. I just don't have the resources in order to make it all colorful and break up the brown and to the point where I want it. So I'm gonna have to come back and finish the inside another time. But one pretty cool thing is I have a loft for my bed. Now building lofts isn't the only thing we're gonna be doing today. Next up, we are gonna be using these things, the mechanical drill. And we're gonna create a very unique contraption that's gonna help us out with our iron deficiency issue. All right, we're ready to build the contraption. We just need to make a suitable spot to put it. All right, here we go. This is just something very basic, temporary for now, and we'll improve on it later. First, we are going to put in some linear chassis. We're gonna come down to the bottom here, and let me make a little bit of a bigger space for me to work here. We are going to take our slime ball, and we're going to make all of these things here sticky. So, like so. Next, we are going to put all of our drills on here if they want to put on correctly. All right, next up, we are going to use this device called the rope pulley, and this is going to be very a unique device because it's going to allow us to make an elevator that descends all the way up here, all the way down to the very bottom of the world. And all we have to do is provide it with some rotational energy. Now, initially, this device isn't going to look too good, so I'll have to change that later when I have access to some nicer building materials. All right, now, here's the moment of truth. If I have set this thing up, we should start descending and drilling into the earth. But if I have set this thing up wrong, I don't know what's gonna happen. So only one way to find out. Okay, nothing's happening. All right, come on, work. Okay, we went up. Oh, it's working. It worked once. Why did you not continue working? All right, I figured out what it was. There was a stubborn drill that wasn't glued on properly, but here we go. Oh, come on. Here we go. And we're beginning to drill down into the earth. well, it looks like that's the deepest this pulley can take us. For a brief moment, the actual pulley here seemed to have disappeared. And we weren't too far off from the world limit of -64. Oop, it's a bit dark. So now we have our own elevator shaft that takes us all the way down to where all the good ores are. Obviously, we weren't lucky enough to strike a cave, but that can be fixed with a little TNT. But let's see what we got. So nothing. This one, a lot of stone, a lot of deep slate, and more deep slate, and a little bit of iron. And if I remember correctly, we actually saw some diamonds on the way down. Can't see them now because it's a bit dark, but we definitely saw some. So this contraption has already basically given us a return on what I put into it. Now, I was gonna end the video, but I've realized a very big flaw with this system. I don't have a way out. Oops.